Hello guys and girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video I'm going to show you how we were able to get this $2,000 account to $10,000 account, and this trade is continuously running till now, and this is volatility index. And as usual, this trade was shared on the Telegram channel. If you haven't joined yet, the link can be found in the description below. We can see here that we did say on 10th of December, today is 15th, that sell volatility 75 index and the SL is there. So if you have no time to trade, or maybe you want just to keep learning on how we get our entries, then please join the Telegram group whose link can be found in the description below. Now guys and girls, this is volatility 10 index, and we are going to start doing this analysis on the higher time frame. You as a day trader, you must make sure you start doing your analysis on the higher time frames. So we will start on the 4-hour time frame, because on the 4-hour time frame, it is where you will get a general picture of the market bias. Now after we have reached the 4-hour time frame, let me zoom in a little bit so that we can get a clear picture on how we did get that entry. Now first of all, this trade was on a downtrend. We did consider this movement right here. We said that this market currently was moving to the downtrend direction, and we know how the market moves when it's in a downtrend, and I've been saying that if you know how the market moves, then it is very possible for you to be able to predict its next step. If you know, for example, if you just notice an old man moving 1-2 step, 1-2 2 2 1-2 2 steps, then it is very possible for you to predict, okay, here is where this old man will press its next step. That's the next thing, that it is the same thing that also applies when it comes to the market. So let me just do a quick reminder on how the market moves on a downtrend. Now this is the first scenario on how the market moves on a downtrend. We know the market moves in series of lower lows and lower highs when it's on downtrend, and most likely the market will come to retest the previous broken structure or the previous broken higher low of the downtrend movement before actually proceeding to its direction. But recently the market, since most of the traders know this movement right here, recently the market is doing some kind of movement that it is coming quite more often on the markets. Most of the times the market will not come to retest right here, because that's what most of the retail traders do. But what the market will do, it will come to as high to as this level right here, the previous low high of this downtrend movement, before actually proceeding to its downtrend direction. Now it is very noticeable for you to learn that the market, even though it comes to retest to this level right here, this level, unless this level is broken, then this market, it is still said to be on a downtrend movement. So unless the market's previous lower high on a downtrend market is broken, this market, it is still on a downtrend unless this level is broken. But most of the times the market can do some kind of liquidity swaps, because if the market decide to see that a lot of volume of little traders pressing their sell orders right here, the market, what will do, it will do some kind of manipulation by closing slightly above. Now in this video I'm going to show you, and I'm going to explain to you on how you can avoid that kinds of manipulations. So we did analysis on the Telegram group by just looking on this movement right here. We did say, okay, this market currently, for that particular day on the 10th of December, that this market currently is on a downtrend movement, and the market first, as predicted, it did came to retest to this broken level right here. But how did it retest? You can see the market retested by providing full body candlesticks. So this was not an area worth entering, and instead the market came to as high to as this level right here to retest this market. And you can see the market was having, at first the market did come to provide some kind of the very high weak rejection right here, proving as this market does this level, it is very good level for us to enter into this trade, because the buyers who are pushing this market to the uptrend direction are having some difficulties in pushing further the market to the uptrend direction. And that's possible, and as you can see, the market did come to take a lot of orders right here, because I know most of the little traders, their orders were around right here. And to be honest, our first sell signal on this volatility index was hit, of course, because our stop loss were around this level. But again, you should just consider in order to avoid stop loss hunts, because the market can move in anyhow. In order to avoid stop loss hunts, you must see how you were taken out of the trade. If you were taken out by full body candlestick like this, then that trade is not going to work out. But if you are taken out by weak rejections, by just like these weak rejections, just know that the market is praying fall, and you have to be careful in order for you to find re-entries. And again, we did see after some kind of like 8 hours, the market did form some kind of a doji candlestick. The market did form some kind of a doji candlestick, and we did observe, okay, the market already formed a doji candlestick. How the market, or where this doji candlestick formed, and you can see this market formed a doji candlestick on an area of previous broken supports, resistance level right here. You can see the market formed some kind of a doji candlestick on this level, and we know that the doji candlestick is a reversal candlesticks. So we had a lot of conference. The first conferences is, first, the market is on a downtrend. Secondly, the market is on retest to this previous broken lower high of this downtrend movement. And thirdly, the market did form some kind of liquidity by taking out lots of traders orders by having these weak rejections right here, which this is just brokers manipulations. And if you've been trading for long enough, it is this site of being taken out by these weak rejections, it is very, very, very common. Now what I want to tell you is, do not be tempted for you to take very high stop loss orders. Okay, say, okay, I want to avoid stop loss hunts, let me place my orders very, very high so that I can avoid stop loss hunts. Don't do that. You just place your stop loss on reasonable areas. But what you should consider is how you were taken out on that trade. If you've been taken out on that trade by these weak rejections, then just know this market is still going to go to your predicted direction, if not possible. Anyhow, the market can move the way it wants. Just be careful out there. Now this is a very, 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 very fast conference on how we enter this trade, but you cannot just enter this trade on the 4-hour time frame, because your stop loss, even if it comes to as high as this level right here, this distance is a lot of pips, because this is the higher time frame, and most of you are trading under $100. So let me go to the lower time frame to show you. Now on the 15-minute chart, you can see the market did come right here, which this is the equivalent to the 4-hour time frame doji candlestick. But again, you can see how the market has been moving on the lower time frame. You can see the market is moving in series of lower lows and lower highs, obeying the retesting nature of this market on the 15-minute time frame. So these are areas where you could have got your entries with very, very, very minimum stop loss of just very, very few pips, because this is the 15-minute time frame. The distance between right here and here is not the same as that on the 4-hour time frame. These are just normal pips where you could have got your entry. So you can see on the lower time frame, the concept of higher highs and higher lows, the retest and thumbs, it is obeyed very, very, very well. So this is how it is another approach on how you could have got these entries. Guys and girls, if you have not joined my Telegram group, the link can be found in the description below, and see you in the next video for more learning.